In September 2024, sky watchers can anticipate a month filled with celestial events, including a supermoon, a partial lunar eclipse, and an autumn equinox. On September 3rd, there will be a new moon, which occurs when the moon is positioned directly between Earth and the Sun, with its shadowed side facing us. The new moon provides the best opportunity of the month to view faint objects, such as galaxies and star clusters, because there is no moonlight to disrupt the view. On September 5th, Mercury reaches its greatest morning elongation. This innermost planet orbits the Sun every 88 days and passes between Earth and the Sun every 116 days. At this time, Mercury will be at its farthest point from the rising Sun in our dawn sky. Due to the angle of the ecliptic, this elongation will be visible from the northern hemisphere, making it the best morning apparition for northern observers, although it can also be seen from the southern sky. On September 8th, Saturn will reach opposition, meaning it will appear directly opposite the Sun from our viewpoint on Earth. At this time, the ring planet will be at its closest distance to Earth, fully illuminated by the Sun and shining brighter than any other time of the year, with a magnitude of 0.6. Throughout the night, it will be visible as a bright yellowish dot in the sky. This presents the optimal opportunity to observe and capture photos of Saturn and its moons. By using a medium-sized or larger telescope, you'll be able to see Saturn's elegant rings and some of its brightest moons. Keep an eye out for Saturn in the constellation Aquarius. On September 18th, there will be a full supermoon along with a partial lunar eclipse. This marks the second supermoon of the year, known to Native American tribes as the harvest moon, because it falls closest to the autumnal equinox. Being a supermoon, the moon will be approaching its nearest point to Earth, potentially making it appear larger and brighter than usual. During a partial lunar eclipse, the Sun, Earth, and Moon aren't perfectly aligned, causing the moon to pass through only a part of Earth's umbra. The shadow will grow and then fade, never entirely covering the moon. This eclipse will be visible throughout America, Europe, and Africa. On September 20th, Neptune will be in opposition to the Sun, shining with a magnitude of 7.8 in the Pisces constellation. As the most distant main planet in our solar system, Neptune is even more challenging to observe than Uranus. Look for Neptune just after sunset, rising opposite the Sun. It will be at its highest point around midnight and remain visible until dawn. However, even at its brightest, spotting Neptune without a telescope may prove to be quite a challenge. So if you want a clear view of this distant planet, don't forget to grab a telescope. On September 22nd, the equinox will occur. The equinox takes place when the Sun rises directly above the equator, rather than to the north or south of it. This results in nearly equal lengths of day and night worldwide. The equinox marks the transition of seasons. In the northern hemisphere, September signals the end of summer and the beginning of autumn, with days getting shorter and nights longer. In contrast, in the southern hemisphere, it indicates the end of spring and the start of summer. On the night of September 23rd and into the early hours of September 24th, Jupiter will be visible in the sky near the waning gibbous moon in the Taurus constellation. If you look towards the east in the sky, you'll see Jupiter to the right of the moon. It will reach a height of about 70 degrees in the southern part of the sky at its peak, before gradually fading as morning twilight approaches. On September 25th, Mars will be visible in the night sky alongside the moon. If you look toward the east-southeast, you'll see Mars about 5 degrees to the lower right of the moon. September is packed with celestial events, so be sure to mark your calendars for the cosmic experiences you've been waiting for.